That's a very blunt.
Hello and welcome back. And there was a update, not for broadcast, was update. Not any more storyline right now, but all kinds of other stuff. Play you way update, at least they're calling it. Yes. Yeah, no more episode right now. But it's coming. It is coming. Episodes are coming. Full controller support. Yeah, I don't have controller, so for me that is, yeah, it doesn't make sense. But difficult mode. What? When you're veteran broadcast looking for new challenges or all the stresses, there is a mode for intern broadcasters. Sure, on each level room is more intense and okay, story mode, you know, I mean difficulty mode. I like it, you know, something. Showrunner. I think before we were just normal difficulty, like it was like this and that, but I think the Snowrunner could make difference. It would be much difficult to do it, and if it's already before it was like maybe it was normal mode, a little bit, it was a little bit difficult. Story mode. On the top of the introducing story mode, where you can focus on showing story without any stress. With respect to multitasking to worry about. Oh, this is good because yeah, maybe I don't want like, who cares? I just want to. I want the story. Actually, that is. I think I will gonna play that one, story mode. I think I'm gonna do that story mode version. Because yeah, I don't, yeah, pesky, yeah, I want that story, I want that flavor. Customize gameplay. But we gone even further, now we're putting the power player hands play way, okay. Because stress. New custom difficulty allows it alter difficulty or even turn it off certain mechanics if they are negative affecting experience of game. Oh, that's no, I think I will go to story mode. I just turn everything off. I just do the story. That's much better. I love the story. Accessibility settings. Oh, okay, you can size colors. Oh yeah, I saw that. I will check it. Video format. What's this? We are version of game.
We're still vassals, slaves. We're just in prettier cages.
Okay.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Ah, the roadmap. Where was the roadmap?
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
Yeah, roadmap too. Yes, I will do that later. Roadmap, but options. Difficulty we keep. Ah, this is custom. I can do it. Hardcore mode. Woo! Wait, what's this? Off. Story? Auto headlines. Auto censorship. Easy. Normal. Hard.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
Story. Okay. Advanced settings. What we have here? Interference disabled. Overheat. Oh yeah, this is good. Yeah, I want the story. Help. Oh. Easy.
We're still vassals, slaves. We're just in prettier
Normal. Hard. Yeah.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Okay, so that's okay. What's this card? So subtitles on. Sounds are a little bit off. Graphics. Ultra. Controls. Accessibility. Yes. Subtitles. On background, on size, keep it. It's a normal size was okay. Small is, I think it depends how small is small. Room master green, ah, that's good. Index size, hard cues, on, put this sensor thing.
And have confidence that the team will keep.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind this card. Okay.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It never enough.
Whoa, so
Cannot believe you, Ellen. Are you saying that advance have cured death?
let's do story mode. Let's see. I remember it was so good. Ah, election. It's yeah, it starts from beginning.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again. You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again. Right, the tapes are loaded and we're all ready for when we get to the first ad break. That's great. Any second now, you should be getting a signal through from the studio. Stay on your toes, mate. It's election night, so all eyes are on this room. We do not want to get fired.
Okay.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day, you offer me prawns.
Oh dear.
Every day.
10 seconds, everybody. It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going
Ah.
5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay,
Moving on up.
all good.
The election
Next
win
is
that
going to be the
Esther
throw to
said
the
just
news
pretty
titles
happy.
on screen 2.
Hopeful or
There'll be a
hostile.
countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys honest Andy's totally
Okay.
independent and
Gravy.
corners
Good
the
to know.
forward market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic.
Right, button
That's all
2
coming up on
in
tonight.
3,
National
2,
Monthly News.
1, now. Lovely, mate.
Lovely. I know.
Next thing is the throwback to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Yes. I know.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1, now. Lovely,
But
mate.
first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular vote, is the biggest election win in living memory. Advance appealed to voters up and down the country with their bold promises of permanent change, but critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary
Right, it's
Jeffrey
going well.
has
All you've got to do
issued a
now
statement
is
in which he
play the
claims
advert at the
that
end of
we
the
have all
segment.
been seduced
Make
by
sure
the
you
shiny
don't play it
wrapping
too
of the
early or
but
we'll
have yet
all
to see
get
the
fired.
contents of the
Now the clock at the top
Sounds
is
like
counting you down to the
sour
advert. When it reaches zero, press one of the three play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at a first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
to hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
And three,
That's all coming up.
2,
After the
1,
break.
advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh.
I thought I'd ask.
Of salad with this exquisite limited edition collection. My Salad Weekly. Sign up now and every week we'll send you an authentic, ethically sourced ingredient to add to your salad. Build your collection week by week and very soon you'll have a salad that really gets the lunchroom talking.
But this is where it starts
From
getting a bit
tomatoes and
trickier.
oils to
This
leafy
next sequence
greens
is what we
and
call a
lovely
multi-cam
grains.
sequence,
This
'cause you're going to
really
be
is
cutting
the
between multiple
complete
cameras to keep
package.
things interesting.
Every
A lot
issue
of it's
also
down to
comes
personal
with a
taste,
companion
but here's
magazine
three
that
good
explores the
rules of
history of
thumb.
the art form.
1.
From the
Try
Great
and keep the
Balsamic
shot
Wars of
on whoever is
48,
doing
or
the
Edward the
talking.
Confessor.
2. Don't stay on the
Jenny, they
same
must
shot
see
for
that.
too long.
I know.
10
I think
seconds
they
at the
think we won't
most.
have anything to
So
say.
if you're on the person who's
Take them
talking,
on, it's a
try and throw in the odd
huge
reaction
day.
shot.
It's not
Or pull out to the wide shot for a bit, just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be
Hi,
fine.
I'm
It's not
Megan.
as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programmes on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay
Coming back
ahead,
from
mate.
the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much for.
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance, but first
Get
our
ready to
very
go
own
to
culture
Megan on
reporter
screen
Megan
4.
Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to the
go to
Shotbox
Blunderclatch
films.
on screen
I'm
3
very
when she
excited to be
says his
joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to
the
2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and
So
stay
you've
on
just
whoever's
finished filming
talking.
your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Wrap, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
He's a wonderful chap. He really
Lovely.
is.
Now back to Thunder
I've
Twat.
worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses
Been
all.
on that shot a bit long.
A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion.
Get back to who's talking.
Honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
Oh, that is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer.
Money.
Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire, the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And
Oh.
today, of course, we're in for some real
I
change,
love them.
it looks like,
I
in the
love
coming
them.
few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult. Yeah, very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit,
That-
he did it
I'm
again.
really-
Okay,
I'm
don't
sorry.
panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the
From the
break.
Medicated, which opens next week
Right,
around
I've
the
swapped the
country.
shot of Jeremy on screen one for a VT of the
I'd be
movie
delighted.
clip. You'll get a
This
countdown on the
is a really
screen,
pivotal
but I'll
scene
just let Megan
where
cue you in.
my character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
And
Oh, looks like Blunderclatch is really losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but we can't find out now. We'll go to the Russia's room together once the broadcast's over.
I don't understand it.
I love this game. Oh,
it's not your fault.
You think I don't know that?
No, Lance, we mustn't. Think of Carol.
It's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Did it for you, baby. All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
oh, this is so good game actually.
Go ahead, listen to you.
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Now it's all too late.
Look at this!
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
We could stop it all.
Yes, we could stop it all. We have to ask ourselves.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Yes.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button, or the spacebar on your keyboard, for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now.
No, it's okay.
As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. I know. A
Remember to
plus.
select screen 1
Apparently,
now
he's
that
been
you've
drinking
got
since
the feed.
lunchtime.
Christ, you're
Don't
online
wait
everything
for the
the best of times.
broadcast to go live.
God help whoever
That's
has to
too
bleep
late.
this.
You can
10
use the
seconds,
number
everybody.
buttons on your
I'm a
keyboard.
lawyer and a
1 to
TV
4.
personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse.
5, 4,
That's
3.
Yes.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside
Shall I start?
broadcast.
Go for it, Pat.
Get ready to bleep.
Well,
thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party's what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of... Probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats...
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents...
Get on the speaker, mate.
I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks
And
like you've
we're
got
out.
it now.
Good job,
Thanks
everybody.
for real,
See you
mate.
again
I've
tomorrow.
got to
Full
go.
time
Ferry's
on
about
board.
to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Same old boring politics then.
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
Nope, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Okay, completed. Continue. Yes. Grade AA plus 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 plus. Yes. You receive a generous bonus. Brokers. Yes. What the wonder this does? PC culture goes up. What's the ND? Night. Word. Love me. Okay. No, I'm okay.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1. At 7 o'clock, it's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists
take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching.
Okay.
Right, click on rushes and let's
Rushes?
look at those. Right, this is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go, and when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Oh yeah, I want to see it. Ads. Loading. What? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting here, things.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't...
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, story modes. I wonder how good it will be. I still have to do things, but still. Anyways, I like it. It's nice update. You can change things up a little bit, make it harder or easier. Yeah, it's good. I like that. I like the story. Yeah, the update. Pretty good. Lots of people like it too. So anyways, see you next time. Bye bye.